Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk today about Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua, since the Olkalau win, he has been chest thumping. He has been seeing himself in the sky. But yesterday, the people of Kiambu County, to some extent, humbled him. He came back to his senses that even in Mount Kenya, still there are people who are not subscribing to his DCP party slogan, and they are not subscribed already to his school of thought. It was a moment of shame when Rigathi Gachagua was addressing the people of Kiambu. You know, he's in Kiambu for a tour in Mount Kenya, and he has been having these tours across Mount Kenya region, so it was a time for Kiambu County. Kiambu County is led by Governor Matiang'i, and already so far Matiang'i has not shown signs, and as much as he has flown off the handle with the President William Ruto's UDA party, he has not shown signs. He has not started flirting with the DCP and neither Rigathi Gachagua. Though recently, Rigathi Gachagua said that Matiang'i fears joining DCP because he's being threatened, which of course we know it is a lie. He wanted to show that all the governors in Mount Kenya are now in DCP. So Matiang'i has been silent. And I remember there is a time when Rigathi Gachagua threatened Matiang'i, telling him that if he doesn't join DCP, then he is going to fail a DCP candidate to vie for the gubernatorial seat in Kiambu. And remember, recently, it was spilled in the public that Rigathi Gachagua has a way of recruiting people. It is not something you enter a party free of charge. You know, there is amount of money that you bribe for you to join DCP. If you are a governor and you want a direct ticket, and if such okay happens in most parties, but the problem is with the DCP, it is done openly. To an extent, some people feel offended. Those who have subscribed to DCP, those who have been supporting DCP for the longest time. You can be standing with Rigathi Gachagua for the longest time, but someone else can come even from the other camp, from William Ruto's camp, ampatie pesa, and then that is it. Your ticket is gone. Now, yesterday, he was booed and heckled, something I've never seen, especially in Mount Kenya. And many people are attributing what happened yesterday to the fact that the people in DCP, the leaders in DCP, they are attacking the former cabinet secretary Fred Okengo Matiang'i. You know, love Fred Okengo Matiang'i or hate him, that man is moving very slowly but with a very calculated move. He may not be on the top of a SUV or anything or cars to ask people, say Kasongo one time, but that man is so strategic, and people know, even the people in Kiambu, the people in Mount Kenya, most of them, they know that the only person who can change the software of this country, someone who can enter into State House, sit on that seat and equally change everything that Kenya needs, is Fred Okengo Matiang'i. But Rigathi Gachagua is so much afraid of Rigathi Gachagua because he knows that he can't control Rigathi Gachagua. I want you to listen and watch this video, and then afterwards I'll come by so that we can discuss more about it.
Wewe unasikia hiyo vijana? Unasikia? Wewe vijana, sitaki mtolewe hapa bio, wacha hiyo ujinga. Unasikia? Hii ni mkutano ya Rigiji. Hii hapana mkutano ya Kasongo. Hiyo tabia mumezoea kwenda mkutano ya Kasongo kupiga kelele. Msilete ujinga hiyo hapa. Unasikia? Harambe! Harambe! Nakendo mwele mwitu. Nakendo mwele. Wewe. Nakendo mwele. Kema gokeleko. Kema gokeleko. Modo wode okona hari negane mesemani ya DCP ne ako yikere yo kyamageke nebuo iyo to yaba Kiambu oi dero tire kero kemwe modo omudikiriye arĩkia kwaria okorwo ndũkũmwenda ũkire katiguo no mĩtugo ĩyo mũrehaga mĩcemanio ya Ruto ndikũmĩenda mĩcemanio ya rũrĩrĩ ithuĩ tũrĩ nyũmba ĩno thayũ nyũmba itũ thayũ nyũmba itũ imwana ciakwa inyuĩ ciana ciakwa nĩguo tondũ ndikwenda ikĩrĩria ndikwenda mũke mũcemanio no mũtigoke kugĩrĩria mũndũ mũthikĩrĩrie nĩwaigua mũthikĩrĩrie harambe.
So that, trust me, was in Kiambu County, where Rigathi Gachagua has been saying for the longest time that amelock kabisa, ametupa ufunguo, amelock. It's purely in one-term movement. But when you see those things happening in Kiambu County, you realize still the people in Kiambu, they haven't yet, accepted Rigathi Gachagua's rhetoric so well. But again, from his video, there's some few things we can pick. Number one, he told those people who are heckling, telling them that mtatolewa mbio, nastaki mtolewa hapa mbio. That statement alone is worth for us to tell you that no one has monopoly of goons. He has been attacking William Ruto that most of his tours and abebana na goons. But here, he is confirming that hata yeye kuna goons. No one anaweza toa mtu mwingine hivyo mbio hivyo. He has his own goons too. That is why he's saying that, mtatolewa mbio, nastaki mtolewe mbio. Gashagua has reached a point where he feels like he controls the entire Mount Kenya. And it's very early, by the way. People are joining DCP party, yes. People are dumping other political platforms to join DCP, yes. They feel that DCP now is the party and the wave is still, making them re-energize towards towards Rigathi Gachagua's DCP party. But all these things are going to end very soon, because when someone is attacking while defending, it is a very, very bad game. You heard him saying that msilete ujinga hapa, msidhani hii ni mkutano ya Ruto yenye mnaenda kupiga kelele. So that got me thinking, mkutano ya Ruto mnaenda kupiga kelele, mmedhani yangu pia ni hivyo, mmekuja hapa, hii ni ya Rigiji. In fact, he said that hii ni mkutano ya Rigiji. That is someone who has delusions of grandeur. Yeah, he believes that now he is the kingpin. He believes now is the small god of the people of Mount Kenya. That's why nawakumbusha tu, kuwakumbusha tu, mimi ni Rigiji the kingpin, mnataka kufanyia hivyo. So from everything that happened in Kiambu, we are learning something, that Rigathi Gachagua has not really locked the entire Mount Kenya region. There are people there who are going to vote according to what they believe. There are people who have opened their eyes. They were blindfolded. They've been blindfolded for so long, and that is why right now things are gonna change. And when you look at how Gachagua tried to re-energize that crowd, sema one time, but a few people would say that Harambe. Yeah, a few could say 2 term, a few could say 1 term. So, it was so disorganized. There is no that enthusiasm. You can't compare the rally in Kiambu with the rally in Busia yesterday, where Edwin Sifuna were meeting the people. It was a meet to greet people. You can't compare. They are totally different. It's like day and night. So that is why I tell you that in as much as this man Rigathi Gachagua keeps on chest thumping, saying that is the best, he has locked the Mount Kenya region, akipewa atakimbiza Ruto kama baiskeli ya kuibiwa, still things are hard in the mountain region. And one thing I usually tell you, politics is something that changes. It can change within 1 week. A slight mistake can make the whole wave that one has built over years to to go, yeah, anything can happen. What if something happen? You know, the same way people were talking about Fred Matiang'i before he came back to Kenya. They got someone called Sifuna. Right now they are saying wao ni Sifuna. Wamesahau Matiang'i. Maybe the same will happen. Sasa wanasema ni DCP. Maybe a new thing will come and then watu watoke pale wasema ni hapa. Anyway, those are my opinions. But I don't know. You can write a comment down there in the comment section. Talk about that video. Talk about how Rigathi Gachagua was heckled in Kiambu. Thereafter, we will, you know. And of course, if you're new here, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new